Yeah, but I've got to be in the mood for Ghost.
I know what you mean. But, I mean, if you're not listening to anything now, you might as well listen to something.
I agree.
And speaking of excellent things, Astrobot. So I've been, you know me, I'm very detailed when it comes to playing games. Every nook and cranny, like every corner of the map is explored. I leave no stone unturned. I 100% the trophies. I fucking milk these games. So I've been sipping Astrobot like fine wine. Because you can shoot through a good chunk of the game pretty quickly if you sit down and just play for hours on end.
Right.
So I try to only play like 1 or 2 levels each session I sit down with it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think there's 6 galaxies in all. So I've completed all of 1 and 2, 100%. All the secret levels, everything. And let me tell you, the more I play it, I'm just about halfway through. The better it gets. I'm telling you, the creativity oozes in these levels, and it's absolutely stunning. And you know what's even crazier about this? I was having this discussion with somebody. Microsoft, Nintendo, raising their prices of games $80 a pop. Astrobot is Game of the Year, and Sony only charged $59 for it.
It's crazy.
How do you explain that?
Well, corporate greed.
And not only did they charge only $59 for it brand new, but they gave you a full physical copy with the entirety of the game on the disc with no need for patches. And a comic-like instruction booklet that folds into a huge poster.
You can't beat it.
So Sony can do it. And
you really can't beat it.
Digging into this even further, did I tell you about the new Doom?
Yes.
Okay. Looking back, now that I have this website, Does It Play, where I can see what's on the disc based on actual empirical data, I'm like, you know what? Doom. A 100 gigabyte capacity Blu-ray with 85 megabytes on it. A fucking download key. Okay. They did it with the physical version of Indiana Jones. Bethesda, owned by Microsoft. So Microsoft is pushing the trend of you will own nothing. Even with their physical games, okay? Then I started looking into, well, let me look into the PS5 games. I looked at Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. 100% of the games on the disc, no download required. I looked at Ghost of Tsushima, Sony-owned game. 100% of the games on the disc, no download required. Astrobot, 100% of the game on the disc, no download required. Then I looked at Death Stranding, a Sony exclusive. 100% of the game on disc, no download required.
There's
So
almost a theme there.
the trend I'm seeing is Sony is the one that's actually holding on to physical media, while the other two are jacking up their prices and fucking you over.
You're right about that.
Huh. And even when they dropped the PS5 Slim and Pro, maybe it didn't come with a disk drive standard, but you had the option to get one.
Right.
Huh.
Which is everything. Just give us the option. That's all we've been saying for years about things. Give us the option.
So I was going to buy the new Doom. I really wanted to buy Forza. Forza's download only. Not going to buy it.
Correct.
The new Doom.
No, nor should you.
The game's not on the disc at all. I'm not going to buy it. The only time I will get a download-only game is if it's free.
Agreed.
I didn't pay anything. So why would I care if I have ownership over it? You know? Fucking games like Balatro. It's free. If I lose Balatro, I didn't pay anything
Who
for
cares?
it. So, that is the state of gaming right now. And
Well,
little footnote.
it's been trending that direction for some time. It's just sad to see it come to fruition.
So all these companies, all these game companies jacking up their prices and using tariff as a scapegoat. Okay, so Microsoft, here again, the most egregious example, jacked up the price of their consoles by like $200. You remember that?
Well, why do you think that is?
Well, it doesn't sell as it is.
Gates?
Okay, so now they're all charging $80, $90 for their games?
A
Sony
staunch anti-Trumper.
Sony hasn't touched any of their prices yet. They haven't jacked up their game prices. They haven't jacked up the console prices. They haven't done anything. Interesting, isn't it?
Quite.
Yep, so mega props to Sony. You know, they've always been our first choice for this particular reason, among many others. But there's something about them where, and we discussed this the other day, and playing Astrobot and recently beating Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart finally just supports this. There's something about the Sony-owned studios that makes their games so pristine. Like, just,
Well,
they're
it's
perfect.
quintessential gaming.
Dude, I can't tell you enough you have to have Astrobot. Even if I have to buy it for you for your birthday or something, you have to play it. Because I don't think you truly understand what I'm trying to convey here. It's not like, well, you know, it's kind of like Mario, you know, you collect shit, it's cool. I'm telling you, man. It is, and I think it's exacerbated by the fact that there is no gaming like that really anymore.
Yeah.
But it really showcases what's truly possible when you have an incredibly creative team who is given the time to make these things. I'm telling you, visually, it's perfect. The frame rate's constant. It runs at 60 FPS. Dude, it's fucking perfect. And it is one of the most endearing games you will play. Like, you will smile the whole time you play this, and all the little gimmicks they put in there, you're gonna get really giddy over. And the way they
Well, that's what
utilize...
gaming is supposed to be.
The way they utilize all the features of the DualSense controller, the motion, the adaptive trigger, dude, they utilize every function of that controller in the coolest, most unique ways. Dude, you're gonna love it. And I'm afraid to keep progressing because it'll be over.
Is there anything that entices you for more than one playthrough?
Well, this does have a lot of endgame content, apparently. I will say they did a really good job making a lot of secrets, a lot of secret levels you can get. So I think they said if you like pretty much just blow through it, you can complete it in like 25 hours. Well, I'm a completionist, and dude, even when I'm in the levels, I don't just run through the, like, I stop, I look around, I look at every little detail, and they are packed with details and references to PlayStation's history. So, the way I play, I'll probably beat it in around 35, 40 hours, plus endgame content. Which is a good length. But man, like, in the second galaxy I'm playing through, and there's this one particular galaxy I started playing, and I don't want to really ruin it for you. I won't say much. But I started playing it, and I was blown the fuck away at the mechanic of it, like the gimmick of it. Because Astrobot gets a lot of different power-ups. You know, kind of like Mario does. That affect different aspects of gameplay. I got to this particular one, and as soon as I started playing it, and I was blown away, and I'm like, Josh is gonna fucking love this. Because it was so unbelievably imaginative, and I'm like, oh god, this is the coolest shit. And I'm not even halfway through the game yet. But what I love about it too is you have your hub world. I like games that have hub worlds that you can unlock stuff in. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like your home base. So your home base, which is where your PS5 crash lands, it's where all your rescued bots go to hang out. And when you rescue all of the PlayStation-themed ones, they scatter and they have like their own place, you know, in the crash site that's themed around the game they're from. So it's like a museum as you collect them.
That's awesome.
And then you go, as you collect coins, kind of like in Astro's Playroom, you have the slot machine. And within that slot machine, you can unlock, how can I say it, like peripherals that these characters use within the games. Like, for example, I rescued Ratchet and Rivet, the Ratchet and Rivet bots. So it has them standing next to each other, and Ratchet swinging his wrench, but Rivet didn't have anything. So I go into the slot machine and I unlock a ball, and it's Rivet's hammer. So now when you go over to where they are, Rivet's swinging her hammer because you just unlocked it. And then as you collect puzzle pieces throughout the levels, it builds up like these buildings within your hub world. So you unlock the slot machine by getting X amount of puzzle pieces. Then next you get your controller paint studio. So your controller that you ride in the game, you can unlock paint finishes for it.
Nice.
I'm telling you, dude, like, this game will single-handedly renew what you loved about gaming.
That's saying something.
It is. It's one of those games where it has challenging levels, but you don't die. Like, you don't have lives. It's just fun. It doesn't piss you off. It's straight up fun. Very refreshing. Like, I knew it would be good because of Astro's Playroom, but this blows my fucking socks off.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially with it being nominated for Game of the Year.
And winning.
Or being Game of the Year, I should say.
When it goes up against Elden Ring. Yeah, and what's crazy about it, I read about Asobi, which is a studio that makes it. They have less than 100 people. It's a very small studio. Which is really telling if a small studio like that can crank out a masterpiece of that magnitude. Yep. But I think the key... most Sony-owned studios are like that, though, and I think that's because Sony lets them do what they want to do. I remember Guerrilla Games, when they just wrapped up Killzone 3, they did an interview with the studio head, and he said, you know, we had this idea for Horizon, and we pitched it to Sony, and they said, yeah, do what you want. Horizon now being one of the most popular IPs. So it's amazing when you don't let the board decide or force impossible deadlines on your studios and stress them out, what they can accomplish.
Exactly.
So far, every Sony exclusive on PS5 I have absolutely loved. And the next one I'm looking forward to is Naughty Dog's next title. I think I sent you the video for that. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Looks pretty neat, doesn't it?
It looks epic. Looks really cool.
Now, this is Naughty Dog's first new IP in like 12 years.
It's crazy.
Then we got the new sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, made by Sucker Punch, the studio that did Infamous. Phenomenal studio. We have some pretty good games coming out. Horizon 3 is announced. So I'm not
No
sure.
surprise.
It's probably not going to be next year, probably the year after. Because fucking Horizon Forbidden West was unreal.
I'm sure they've been working on it for years at this point. Probably since they were finalizing the last one.
They did, yeah. They started it before they released the DLC for Forbidden West. They were already on it. Now, if only they could make a new Killzone game. I can't even fathom what Killzone would look like on the PS5.
Huh.
What they were able to push
The
on the
orgasmic.
PS3, I can't even imagine. Well, I mean, I can with Horizon, but seeing Killzone like that, oh. I mean, at this point, look, give us Killzone 3 remastered on PS5. I will take. Don't touch the game at all. Just give us the option to run it at 60 frames per second at 4K. That's all you need to do. Don't need to touch it. The graphics on that hold up so well, you don't have to mess with the graphics at all. Just run it at 4K at 60 FPS. I miss Killzone.
Me fucking too.
I should say I miss Killzone 3. I play Killzone 2 all the time. But like I said, they the PS Revival server guys, I think there's 2 people working on it. They've been reverse engineering Killzone 3 for about a year now. And like I said, what they had to do, because it uses matchmaking instead of a server search like Killzone 2, they had to actually like go in and build their own code and menu onto the online infrastructure for that game so you can search for a specific server. That's not easy to do because you don't have the game's
wouldn't
source
think
code. So that's why it's been taking them so long. It is coming. Killzone 3 will be back online. It's just a slow process. So they showed a screenshot of the new search menu. It looks really good. I would assume at this point it's just tying up some things and we'll be good to go. Which, the moment that comes back online, I'm going to be elated to play that again. All right, moving on. So, Helldivers, major update. I'm sure you heard all about it from your guy at work.
I did.
I'm sure he was flapping his gums nonstop.
Today was his last day at our store.
Oh,
He
well,
is
that's...
transferring to another store as assistant dairy manager. And he's a little on the spectrum, but great kid, good worker. He'll do fine, but he is really going to be out of routine, and I know he's nervous about it, but it's like, man, you'll be fine.
It'll take him some time to find his footing, but yeah. So that being said, I'm not off tomorrow.
Yeah.
My schedule, because of the fucking holiday, is stacked. I'm straight through
I wasn't
till...
even thinking about that.
So I'm running straight through. I do have Memorial Day off.
As do I.
Problem with that is I have inventory on Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, how do you like that?
finally one holiday we do not have inventory on.
We usually don't either. But you know what their mindset is? Because we fucked up so bad with the budget last year and everybody missed by 6 figures, everybody, consistently, across the board, everybody, we want to make sure we're off on the right foot this time around. Well, guys, you fixed the budget issue. I don't know why you want us to do inventory. I don't know what you want us to prove. It was your fuck up. Our store's numbers haven't changed. It's your numbers that have changed. Why do you want us to do inventory? Nope. Yep. No, it's the same. Well, yeah, only now it's going to be compared against a budget that's not mentally fucking retarded. Which, by the way, my budget is actually normal. I've beat my budget every week so far. Because it's not fucking retarded. Like, I got my total budget weeks 1 through 4, and I'm adding up, like, the current weeks. And I always do. I do hypotheticals all the time. So I'm like, all right, so that means I have, see, 54,000 leeway for week 4. So if I at least hit 54 for that week, I'll make my budget by 10,000. This being a holiday week, I'm going to do well over 60K, which means I'll blow budget out of the water. Oh, that's good. I'm Brad's favorite, by the way.
As you should be. I have my favorites.
He calls me up this morning. Jerry, can you come to the office? This is first thing in the morning, like 7. What can I do for you? Yeah, so a couple things we need to go over. So yeah, email went down. They said they need you to have a binder with all your CGO negative reports, your counts, your display collections, and then your required counts for the week all in a binder. It's already done, Brad. It's all done? Yeah, I did that lickety-split. It's all set. Huh. You see that, Amanda? Amanda was in the room. See that, Amanda? Look at this guy. Perfect follow-through. Perfect follow-through. Well, Brad, I know it's a shock to many people, but, you know, I actually do care. And when I see shit come down, I make sure I get it done. Because I care.
Yeah, you know, the way you're supposed to be. The way you're supposed to do it. That way. Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm always monitoring my email. Like, the moment something comes down, I'm on it. And Brad will, like, come down 2 hours later and make a mention of, yeah, so Jerry, Pablo sent out an email.
Yep,
He said you need to go through. Let me, it's all done. What? Yeah, I did that hours ago. Okay. Then we'll just move on. Well, I'm like, who doesn't do that? Am I the only one that does that? Is
me. I don't do that. You should see my email, dude. It's a travesty.
Well, yours is a bit different.
I just get inundated with so many, man. Like,
look, if it was
like once a week, I'll go through and delete everything.
If you're in grocery, I'm sure you'd be all over shit.
Yes, that is exactly how I was.
Because, you know, at this point, we're kind of comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's 3 of us receiving the same emails, so, like, I don't feel a whole lot of pressure to catch every little thing.
That's efficient.
Because someone's going to see it, but, yeah, it's horrible. It's my least favorite part of the job is the computer bullshit. Hate it.
Brad comes in at 7, and I'm usually the first person he talks to, because I make him laugh his ass off, start his morning off. Then he'll go up and he'll dick around and do all the bullshit for like 2 hours before he comes down, but he's always on the sales floor. He's very high energy. Just a really good attitude. Really good attitude.
Yeah, that's a
Most
great
importantly,
characteristic.
he gives benefit of the doubt. Like when I was on vacation and
That's hard to
Pablo
find, man.
came in and like ripped me apart.
How old is he?
He is mid-40s.
Okay. It seems like that old school way, there's very little benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he's our generation for sure. And it makes sense. But when Pablo came in when I was, on vacation and fucked us up because of cycle counts, and then first day back, I got hit with our RVP, and then he came in to do all the cycle counts again, and then sent the email saying, well, cycle counts are still an issue. Oh, well okay. Yeah, because I've been gone. And Brad, but he didn't give me a hard time about it. He goes, what's with these guys? Like, they don't even bother to ask what happened. Like, what's been going on? Like, they just come in and they just...
Yeah, no, they just automatically assume you're a fuckwad that doesn't know what they're doing. It's very frustrating. Oscar's very much like that, too. Like, especially with the corporate side of things. Like, dude, he sent an email the other day to merchandising. Or, I'm sorry, to the category manager over carbonated drinks, saying, this item's not ringing up. Can you add it to our set? Like, please add it to our store. Merchandising, or the category manager, after an hour and a half or 2 hours, finally responds to Oscar and says, I need the vendor number and a bunch of other information from it. Because, every vendor has a, 5 or 6 digit number associated to them. So Oscar had to send, 3 or 4 emails. And then at the end, he's like, if you just reach out to merchandising, it'll be a lot easier. So Oscar forwarded that shit to our regional VP or regional ops manager and was like, what are we, why am I having to look up a vendor number for somebody at corporate that must have master lists readily accessible? They're a goddamn category manager. I'm reaching out to you. You're the one over this shit. And it's like I said to Oscar, at this point, they need to send us a goddamn spreadsheet of how they want us to respond for certain situations. Because I email category managers, half the time I don't get a response.
Oh, that's great.
We just bitch to each other all the time about that stuff, and he's very much like that too. It seems like the higher people get, the more
detached.
What's the word I'm looking for? Accusatory and automatically assuming you're just an idiot they are.
Yeah.
Instead of there maybe being a totally valid reason and you might just be having a bad day. Or it might be because you just got back from vacation after 10 days.
Well, it really depends. Look, so when I was getting ramrodded between our zone director and RVP at the same time, Brad did come up to me after the fact and he said, the way you talked to the RVP, he said, you handled that absolutely beautifully. You engaged,
Yep.
You knew what you're talking about.
Take accountability. Don't pass the buck.
Yep. I didn't
know what you're talking
buck.
about.
Just grabbed my ankles and held on.
As much as you want to.
But no, I usually do very well talking to higher ups. I just don't like it, so I avoid it.
Well, yeah, you're not an idiot.
When it comes to my specialist, and this is what I told Brad, I said, the problem is, if I am not here to hit him with a lot of facts, they will just go in guns blazing.
Yes.
My assistant knows an absolute minuscule fraction of what I do when it comes to Pablo and all that stuff. I'm really good at hitting them with stuff, calming them down. Usually I can turn the tide pretty quick. So if I was there and Pablo came in and started scanning stuff, I sit down and I hit him with, this is what happened, this is why I think this is this way, and I hit him with a lot of facts, and they turn around pretty quickly and then they leave happy. When I'm not there, he goes in unchallenged. He goes in unchallenged. Yeah. He's just gonna start rattling off. When I challenge him on things, usually he shuts him up. And I told that to Brad. I said, the reason why he was like that is because I was not here. So he had no information.
Yeah.
So I said, well, next time he comes around, I'll calm his ass down when I see him next.
I have very little respect for specialists.
They can be real dickheads. Like I said, I'm just really good dealing with these people, so I typically don't have problems. Someone like my assistant...
Well, they deal with so many incompetent people.
Oh, yeah.
That,
oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm sure they have a sigh of relief when they come to you. But I just don't have any respect for their position, really. I mean, it's a meaningless job.
You're the zone director for a department.
Yeah, they have to validate their existence by tearing you apart.
Yeah.
Like,
we were talking about this today. I said, from, like, anything past store manager and up is complete garbage. Including specialists. But the good news is the RVP, Touchhole McGee, Scott Savantino, I think he's retiring next year and they're not replacing his position. And I said, how they fucking what? Justify to me why regional vice presidents are meaningful. They're a middle fucking man between the zone director and head of store operations saying the same fucking thing. The zone directors could report to the head of store operations.
I do not understand how it differs from regional ops managers. It makes no sense to me.
It's fucking retarded. So instead of having the zone director...
It's a duplicate position is what it is.
Exactly. That's way more money. So here's the zone director saying something that could be said to the head of store operations directly. Yeah, RVP, this is where our budget falls. This is what we need. Okay. Hey, Jody, this is our budget. This is what we need. There. RVP's job in a nutshell. Where our zone director could just email Jody and say, yeah, Jody, so this is what's going on in Zone 5. This is what we need. Oh, okay. $250 fucking thousand a year saved.
Yeah, it's sickening.
I mean, I can see it if your company is nationwide. You would probably need an extra hand or two with that. But, I mean, we're not
as regional as you already are. Like, what do you mean that you need all that shit for?
Yeah, so now we're gonna have two. The good news is, so we have 3 RVPs. Savantino's gonna go away. The other 2 are actually good. Eric Lucero and Eric Lucero. Anyway, they're both a million times better. Because, like, their regions at the end of the year always made more money. Our region didn't make any money, didn't grow because our shrink is really good. So we stressed out about shrink and ridiculous targets.
Cost yourself on sales.
And we shrunk ourselves out of business, while the other 2 regions didn't worry about shrink and they made money hand over fist. Ah, good plan. Good idea. Good stuff. But anyways, we're getting off topic here. So tomorrow, are you off?
I am.
Okay. I mean, I'm out at 2:30. I don't know how you want to approach the Helldivers thing. We can wait till Monday.
Monday would probably be best. I'm going out to eat tomorrow at 7, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a lot to unwrap in this new update.
Start, and I don't want to shortchange ourselves.
Because we're going to be spending a lot of time
dedicate the appropriate amount of time. Yeah, just trying to flesh it out.
Just, like, messing in the menus and whatnot. But, Monday, if we get started early enough, we can get a good chunk in. Because I'm going to have to go to bed early. But yeah, finally we can get all this bullshit out of the way, and June's a pretty easy month by comparison. We'll hit our stride. Oh, the compass wheels are in the shop again. Oh my god, there's a washing machine wheel called Spin Cycle.
I see that.
Oh, and dude, the rear wheel's the dryer. The rear wheel is the dryer, and it's got the door handles on there, too. That's hilarious. I give them credit for that. I bet you they look cool when they're moving. If only there was something in the dryer wheels, though. That's pretty clever. We need more of that, Psionics.
Agreed.
Yeah, the compass wheels are beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Just don't know if they move or not. All right, well, we got the Stampede SUV.
Doesn't seem like they do.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna move as you drive like normal. We got the Lamborghini Urus. Someone who buys a Lamborghini that's an SUV is beyond retarded. Just saying.
Couldn't agree more.
I'm sorry, but when you say Lamborghini, I don't associate it with an SUV. So $4 price point on those wheels. Not terrible.
For their pricing, not bad.
Man, we haven't played in a fucking Coon's Age. I take it your visit down south, besides the dumb fuckery, was a success?
Yes, it was. It was a good time.
Till your drive back cost us a session.
Yeah, minus the traffic.
Dude, I got stuck on Route 4. Like, I'm driving home, and you know how you merge into your interstate exit ramp lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing that the other day, and I get halfway down the loop-de-loop, and it's everybody stopped dead, and traffic is backed up for like 5 miles. Stopped. Like, the interstate was backed up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And as I'm stopped in traffic, this poor asshole was trying to merge and take a left-hand turn. He would have been there for hours. I left a gap and let him through for the sole reason he had a black Nissan Frontier.
That's hilarious.
And it was in beautiful shape. But it was jet black. It was, looked like a special edition. I don't know what, like, their TRD version is, but it was one of those.
Yeah, so they have a, they have the Pro 4X as kind of their sport edition
that's
one.
what it was.
And then they have what's called a Desert Runner,
No,
which
it
is
was
a
the
two-wheel
4X.
drive Pro 4X, basically.
But it was jet black, and it looked pristine.
Love the Pro 4Xs, man.
But
They
I
come
saw
with, like, Bilstein shocks and...
Yeah, I see him pull
off-roading
up. I'm like,
kit.
yeah, that's a really nice looking Frontier there. I'll let him forward. But no, come to find out, I see a flatbed drive by in the opposite lane, It had like a
Fucking Kings are terrible.
1948 Chevy with the front end smashed in
Oh God.
on the flatbed, and then I get to where the accident happened, and that fucking 48 Chevy rear-ended a Porsche SUV.
Good Lord.
And dude, did it rear-end it? So, poor guy just had a beautiful 48 Chevy and it's just ruined. And those things aren't safe. Fucking
Our
4,000
teammates,
pound battering
the
ram.
fucking Ghostbusters, despite being a 2015 player. Make that make sense.
Can't. Yeah, we must be... Yeah,
Our
we're on the
pings
European server, that's why.
Deplorable. Yeah. That makes sense. Good job, Rocket League. The lag is fucking crazy. Very rubber bandy.
I guess I'll take it off recommended. This game is going absolutely nowhere. Fast. Fuck, came out too far. Of course, all those homos are on the same team. Coordinating assholes. And they're probably British. Right! Right, guys, we've got another genius. Everyone block Josh Tyler 66. Right, Josh Tyler 66. Alright. Alright, Jim Bob, I've got this. Damn. I almost
Get me out
had
of
that.
bullshit.
I like how the guy on our team is clearly from Europe, as his ping is 28. With our excellent Jalopy Pristine build.
Our teammate's worthless for being from 2015. I don't feel so bad.
Oh, I'd like to see how this played out. Oh, that's not how it happened on my screen, but alright. They act like they're fucking superior superhumans.
It's a total carry.
Alright, let's see. Regions. The US East, US Central. Estimated queue time 1 minute 8 seconds, and we got into a game in 3 seconds. Very
Yes,
accurate.
we did.
Very accurate. Rocking our pristine build. Here we have a guy with a name Not a Smurf.
That's original.
This is gonna be ass. Pings are a little bit better, but still not great. God, look at these homos. They're trying really hard to... Okay.
He fucking missed. Dude, he whiffed so fucking bad. That was our teammate.
Well, he was
Oh
right up your
my
ass.
God. Is he Venom too?
I haven't even looked at him.
I'm pretty sure he is. That's crazy.
No, fuck him. Fuck him and his Venom.
Oh, God, this guy's a caring fucking faggot.
I really don't like this map.
Our teammate has 16 points and can't barely function, but won't forfeit.
Dude, these guys are so fucking obnoxious. Let's practice for RLCS, guys. Oh. I will say the reflection on our cars look really nice in the sunlight. They couldn't even make the back of the goal transparent.
This guy's a grand champ. The Smurf faggot.
Oh, not a Smurf? Well, this is something to watch, that's for sure. Just gonna go park in there, Nat. Jesus, took him long enough.
Oh man, that was fucking epic!
Whoa! A million mommy kisses. I don't know what that is.
Our teammate finished with 58 points and played the entire time.
Incredible.
I'm gonna pee.
Paralyze my heart. Don't wanna feel your touch like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you
back. Rocket League should do an Astrobot crossover. They did Ratchet and Clank. They could do a lot of cool things with an Astrobot crossover.
Yes, they could. Should we switch back to our anti-Fennec car?
I mean, that's up to you. You've pretty much been dictating what car we use. There's another Josh on our team.
Ooh.
Joshua LaCrue. He's got the Aftershock. Ooh, that was actually pretty nice.
Somehow it counted as his goal, and I got the assist.
Well, yeah, ping pong between the
which
two of you.
I don't understand. I was in front, though. Like, it rubbed up against my fucking taint. We should do a birthday build for me. I wish they had, like, a fucking walker and, like, Depends.
Oh my God.
We could do, like, a fucking, you know, walker and Depends topper.
Like, are we
One
officially
for
at
the blue,
midlife
one for the
crisis age?
Dude, I'm feeling it. I've been miserable for, like, a week.
And the worst part is like, we're actually...
Well, it's just a mental thing, but it's very real, man. Like, it's just gross.
If 40 doesn't weird
Depressing.
me out all that much, 50, I think, is what's going to weird me out.
I get what you're saying, but to think of like what 45 years old means and like what that meant when I was a kid,
Oh, yeah.
or like, you know, in his 40s, like that's a grown ass man. Yet I don't feel any different than when we lived next to each other in Kawasa.
I know. Yeah, I think it's a lot different these
It's
days.
just so weird.
Because I was actually explaining this to I was actually explaining this to my assistant because we're talking about it. He's 40. And it's different because, like, when we in our day, when we saw 40-year-olds in the 90s or in the 80s, they looked really old. And I think they were far more gruff and mature, but they smoked a lot, they drank a lot, so they looked really aged. So it skewed our perception of what 40 is.
Maybe.
40 today
Or
is a
maybe
lot
that's
different.
just you rationalizing it.
No, I firmly believe that because I vividly remember people when I was
It's depressing.
young being 40 looking much older. And
Yeah, I
it's-
just think of my dad and Kurt, and they just seemed much older to me at this age.
But right, we take care of ourselves, and cigarettes and drinking ruins
Yes,
people in the
both of
90s
which
and 80s.
Kurt did a lot of. Like, I don't even know if he made it to his 40s. My dad was born in 56,
Pretty much my mother's age.
and my uncle Kurt was dead by 02, 03, and he was younger than my dad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and
I don't know, I can't remember by how much, but I don't know if my uncle made it to his 40s.
well, Josh, and you have to think too, the
Thanks.
fact that everybody we know and talk to says we don't look anywhere near 40. So we have that.
Get a grip. I'm on stream, bro. Go to the living room and yak to yourself, please. But that's what puts it all in perspective is how young they all died, man.
That is, yeah.
Like Christine says, it's like, you know, a blessing to get older, which it is, but oof,
I don't mind getting older.
doesn't
It's
mean
just
I have to like it.
I want to make sure we retain our faculties. That's my biggest thing. I want to be able to still be able-bodied. Which, I mean, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, I guarantee, like, when we hit 50, if we make it that far, I don't think we'll look much different than we do now, the way we take care of ourselves. Because if we're 40 and people say we look 29, I mean, there you go. I mean, the guy at my shop on TBW, Craig, he's like 55, 56, doesn't look it at all. And it blew my mind when he said that. I remember when I was like dreading turning 30. The 20s suck though. I hated my 20s. Just a lot of dumb fuckery.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
30s is when you hit your stride. Big thank you to everyone tuning in tonight.
Yep. Who's been in the longest? Could you let me know, please?
Lakin6786.
All right. Thank you, Fuckwad, for watching. Appreciate it.
Dead silence.
Delete talent. Oh, you didn't notice I switched my car, did you?
No, I wasn't paying attention at all. We were deep in thought.
We have an Octane on our team. Okay. Thought I hit that.
I saw you hit it. I hated this map when it was the season map. Now I don't hate it anymore.
Oh, fucking snap. Really gay you have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I hate not having Fridays off. Throws off my mojo. Ooh, that was nice. Oh.
Yeah, well, they had a miraculous save. Some fucking carrier doing fucking every goddamn thing for him. Fucking faggot-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I don't think so, bitch.
Ah.
Yeah, right to fucking superhuman fuck!
I like how that centered right up. Coming in hot!
Okay, teammate missed. Great. Oh, that's good.
Good pass to me.
Thank you. Okay, my shot's 50'd.
As always.
Dude, these guys are fucking homos.
Yeah, why are we trying so hard?
Seriously. Oh, did I beat you to it? Ooh! This guy was chasing me down, trying to blow me up for 10 minutes, and I still completed that fucking pass.
That's fantastic. Oh, okay. And I'm opposite side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of the most retarded hits I've ever seen from these guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, that sucks.
Almost caught it.
I should have been further back. You guys were so far up. Coming in hot.
He's there.
And I'm dead.
Yep, ridiculous fucking carry by one faggot motherfucker.
Yeah, I really hate Scandi. Rest of his team's pretty garbage.
Absolute fucking trash.
I'm sure they're helicoptering over there. Oh god, go fuck yourselves. I'm so sick of a good game. Shove that good sportsmanship right up your ass. Or, I'm sorry, your
Oh, you
pussy.
don't like that?
No, if it was a good game, I'd be okay with it. That was gutter fucking trash. Oh god, I gotta put a new decal on this now that I switched. Alright. Oh god, this card feels so different.
Sorry, I was coming all the way from their end.
Alright, so the other guys left, and we popped in because it's a carry and it's a team of assholes.
Yes.
Our teammate is not looking good.
Well, it's been every game.
I think he's a Venom, too.
It's weird to get that many Venoms in one session. And by that I mean 2.
That's a lot. I could have scored that. But our teammate went up for it, and we were going to collide midair, so...
Oh, good. Our teammate just hit it back to our end. After I passed it. I've seen enough of that.
I do love the lighting on this, though. Especially, I love the anodized on the cars. Wow, what the fuck was that?
All the boost is gone. That's great. Teammate centered it.
This is the fucking case of, like, one guy's really good, the other two aren't, so you don't know if you should go for it, and when you go for it, the good guy hits it, and when you don't go for it, all the bad guys miss. So it's a horrible-ass fucking flow.
Oh my fucking god, dude. What a fucking joke.
I saw the
Fucking nigger rig trash, dude.
What's really funny is the good guy has the Cybertruck. Oh, okay. Avocado gets a superhuman hit. I might have been able to save that, but I just hit the brakes. Oh wait, no, he's not Venom, he's X-Devil.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck type of power-ups they have in their car, but they're getting ridiculous power on their hits.
Like that.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous.
And that.
$63 miles an hour just by driving into it. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. They need to stop running their mouths.
My God, our teammate sucks dick. He has some of the worst positioning I've ever seen in my life.
Get me the fuck out of that shit. We're going into 2v2.
Hang on,
Man,
I'm gonna
these-
go get my water.
Threes games have been terrible.
Fucking coon ass motherfuckers.
I got a challenge done somehow.
Me too. I ain't even looked at what it is.
Just play 5 casuals. The new stage 4 unlocked.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. So we're with an AI.
I already had to make a save.
Oh, good, because Marley cattywamped me.
I watched it. That was parallel to you.
Alright, well, we got an Octane in here now. It's on. Ooh, that's dead on balls right there.
Awesome. Yep, some superhuman. That's nice.
Well,
Oh,
Superhuman missed that.
so did I.
I can't believe I recovered that at that angle.
I fizzled out, dude. I ran. I boosted too much too soon. Unfortunately,
Too
I
little, and
needed
now
to
it's going
feather
unglued.
a Kunthair more.
Well, you also didn't.
Hair more.
You also didn't anticipate him missing that either. Oh wow, they fucked that up bad. They could have taken the momentum from the back wall.
I got no boost. This guy's a fucking grand champ, dude. He can go fucking tool on somebody else. He'll purposely keep it close until the end. Just so we stay in it. Like, I've seen all I need to see out of that. The fucking twirling and boost fucking feathering, the faggot feathering, you name it.
Well, compared to his teammate that did nothing. That's what kills these games, is when you have the skill gap like that, because it kills the flow of it.
You got me burning up. Helpless.
That part's coming up. I'm gonna harmonize. Feeling helpless. Yeah. Feeling helpless.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, dude, I can't hit that fucking bitch tone. Female singers have, like, just the weirdest melodies and sounds of their voice. It's mostly whiny bullshit. Like, any pop female singer I hear at work is just whiny fucking grating bullshit. That's all I hear.
What about Seal? The fucking...
Oh, God, dude.
Is he burnt or is he just deformed?
Dude,
I always thought he was burnt.
I was sitting in the food court with my salad, had my phone next to me.
I've been kissed from a...
That fucking speaker's right above me, blaring, and I said...
Ooh.
And all I could think about was the story of what's-his-face flipping out about that song, thinking it's the best thing, and then getting shit on, rightfully so, because he likes said song. So that flooded into my head and pissed me off. Then I'm like, Shazam. I'm like, then I got really mad and I texted you. And then I scrolled through, 1994. I remember hearing that fucking piece of shit on 98.9 WOKO or whatever the hell it was. back in 1994.
I've been kissed from a rose.
Well, I never tell me come on, can we stay? Like, dude, he's fucking black. What makes you think you
Dude,
can?
jet black.
Like, I think he's the only black man that has ever sung a song in that genre. I mean, I give him credit. He didn't really have any ebonics.
Yeah, it's so bad. I fucking hate him, dude.
Seal. Off the album
Fucking-
Seal 2.
So creative.
That's, dude, when I Shazammed it, that's
Creative
what it said.
genius.
Seal! Album, Seal 2, Warner Brothers, 1994. Seal. What does that even mean? Like was he a SEAL? Like a Navy SEAL? Maybe that's why he's deformed?
I just couldn't tell you, dude. But it's fucking bad. I hate that cocksucker.
Who was it, Kevin that liked it?
Yes.
Fucking A. Fucking Kevin.
Had the fucking cassette, dude.
Jesus Christ. And I can see Kevin in my head, too. I can see him. I can just see... I can see him walking around holding the cassette case.
It's literally the only Seal song I know, too. I could not tell you one other Seal song. Maybe if I heard it, I could, but like...
I think that's all he made. So it's just two albums of
Faggot
bullshit.
Octane. What, Seal 1 and Seal 2?
Yeah. I'm sure they called it quits on Seal 3. Good, he was really... Dude, that Seba guy was really pissing me off. Oh,
I got hit. I'm cattywampus.
well, Seba is going to be the asshole of this one.
Yes, he is. He's a little dribbling fuckwad. Hope he dies. Yep, there he is. Little air dribble, fucking twirly,
He's a faker, too.
pass. Oh, I tried blowing him up.
It's a good thing I was there.
He jumped me. Dude, he jumped me. I didn't even try to play the ball.
Dude, this fucker is just gonna stop everything. Hit everything. Chase everything. Okay, he's not good enough to do any, like, wall shit, though.
Ooh, that's a good redirect. Yes.
He couldn't turn around fast enough.
That was a sweet hip check. I was totally perpendicular to that fucker.
I couldn't believe he didn't answer that. That I had enough time to get to it. Huh, okay, he missed that. There. Rub salt in the wound. Lockdown, or do we keep pushing? It's hard to say. I feel like he can really fuck us.
That's how I feel too.
Because he's one of them mind fuckers.
Just
I
like
got
that.
this.
I'm in goal.
Railed his ass. I can't get that. Oh, okay. It's all yours. They're already back. I'm not
Fuck,
going
I
to
took
push.
off crooked.
I'm going to play very defensively.
Me too.
Good defense. Good defense.
I'm in goal.
Whoa, what's Tommy?
Yep, here we go.
Good stop, good stop. The other guy's not pursuing. I'll go back.
Gotta buy him. Denied.
Seb can get by one of us, but not both of us.
Oh no!
Oh, did Tommy do some...
Oh, that would have been a high goal, dude.
Did Tommy
it was
stop
a Johnny. No, I hit it off the rim. But it was a Johnny off the backboard. But I backflipped. So the back of my car hit it, but it hit the sidewall. It was epic. Heartbreaking. I've been kissed by a rose. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, God. What's the bounce, like a porn music, or...
I don't... He says something, I don't know what he says.
Oh, really? You can't understand what he says?
Yeah, I can't understand it, even though, like, I should be able to.
Dude, our defense has been on point.
I've been kissed by a rose. Bow, bow, bow. Look at this little fag. What a jizz stain, dude. Fucking homo fuck. I'd love to burn his fucking house down. Ooh. I got a burnt face. And I'm black, and I'm married to Heidi Bloom. I don't think they're married anymore, but pretty sure he beat on her or something. Fucking white bitch with a fucking Negro dude. Disgusting. Ugh.
Yep, that's...
I know how you feel about that.
Dude, I can't even form words. The offspring.
Yeah, they're mutants. Well, I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. They're mutants. Are they not?
They look very strange. It is just not a good combination. It's the hair mostly.
Oh, the nappy cabbage.
They have
hair.
like Brillo pad hair, but it's not jet black like all black hair. So it's got like a mix. And oh God.
All right, I gotta go eat.
Yeah, me too. I'm starving to death.
Yeah, I'm famished.
All right. So no gaming tomorrow, right?
Probably not. Let me know what time you get out of work.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go to the beach in the morning, but I'm not sure what time we'll be home, and then we'll be going out to eat around 7.